Okay, I'm starting with a copy of the daily schedule. We've been using the schedule for 2 or 3 weeks now, and it seems to really be working out for us. And then for math, we have Saxon. Our new one just came in for the 4th grade math. There is 120 lessons, and so we are actually, she did lesson 121 yesterday. Today we had co-op. At co-op they practice math facts and play math games like N2K, which is National Number Knockout. So this would be the lesson that she just did, lesson 121. And the one before that, which would have been 119, identifying a function rule. With Miss Lee, she took a class on composite and prime numbers. And then the next day, we did a lesson. And then the following day, we did this one, which is also using, again, prime numbers and factors, and she could not remember what a prime number was or what a composite number was, even though she had done the lesson with me. Then she had done the lesson with Miss Lee, then she did another one with me, and she could not remember the next day what prime or composite were. All of these math worksheets, daily math worksheets, are combined with 25 multiplication or division problems. And she is doing really good on multiplication and division. It is slower, and she is skip counting for probably half of it, but she is able to do that. And then every once in a while there's like 100 addition, subtraction. So you can see she's doing really well with that, even if it is a little bit slower. One of the things that she's struggling with is elapsed time. So we were playing some math games and doing some things on that, and she's still struggling with it. So we just kind of stopped that for a while because she was getting frustrated and I was getting frustrated, and I don't know if it was just like too abstract for her or what. So I wanted to show you on this one because I had to show her how to do it here. This is not the first time she had seen it either. And then the next day she still could not remember how to do that. So there's that, and then also sometimes she just messes up simple things like a multiplication sentence, or like this said label at -1. I'm not sure if it was just like a reading mistake. She just wasn't paying attention or what. So this is for math. On top of the math worksheets and stuff, I just ordered some math drills to watch in the car. And we have like this that she works on independently. She does the daily math folder from Miss Lee. We have flashcards and fractions. The dice are for National Number Knockout, called N2K. It's a multiplication game that they play. So memory, as far as what I teach her the next day, that is definitely something that she struggles with. The other thing is reading. And so we have done in the past, we've done reading comprehension books. So I'm gonna show you 3 that she's worked on, and she would get I don't know, maybe about half of them right. So she would read a page, pre-reading questions. She'd read a page. She would answer questions. So here she missed 4 out of 10. Vocabulary check. Some pre-reading. So she's not doing terrible on this. I would just mark it wrong and she would go back and do it, and normally it was right the next time, so I'm not sure if she was just rushing through it or not. And then also daily, we didn't do a lot out of this one because we did more of the classical books instead of just those little writings. So okay, we have flashcards and games that she does. We have phonogram game tiles. She actually wrote her spelling words in this today or yesterday. More flashcards. We have sight word bingo. And the Logic of English program is what we've been doing. There's a ton of games and hands-on things. It's mostly just an issue. This is level B. It's mostly an issue with just retention and remembering things. So every day it's phonogram practice. So here are the phonogram cards that she practices with. These are the cards that she struggles with. These are the ones that she knows and my other son knows. Sight words, and then these are some that just she knows and my other son doesn't. So anyways, okay, so she has flashcards that she works on every day and sight word cards that she goes over. And she's quite good with both of those actually. So then she would have, let's see, it would have grammar, some spelling, some words to go over. These are just like spelling. Reading. So the books B, C, and D come with little readers. She would read these, and sometimes there are writing assignments to go through. And it's slow and a little bit painful, but she does get it done, and she is able to read those. She gets a little nervous when there's a ton of words on a page, but she is, I think, getting better with that. So this is all one lesson, and we would do this in one day, sometimes two. She was doing pretty well on it, and then we went to a hotel for like 6 months and we didn't have this book, we just had the flashcards, and so I'm finding she doesn't remember a lot of things from it. So I was thinking about doing it again, but I also just had ordered a Pride reading program, so we might just do that. This is, sorry I didn't get the cover. Teaching Writing Structure and Style. This is from the Institute of Excellence in Writing, which she has done. This is our 4th week, so she's doing pretty well on that. Here's kind of like a scope and sequence of the year. And she would do, so our reading text for this is current history, and what they're doing is they write a keyword outline from the story. So that's one of her keyword outlines, and this is another one. And from that, they would write a story. What I did on this is I told her to tell me out loud what she wanted to do with her keyword outline. And then I would write it here on the board. And in order to, I didn't want her to be frustrated about the spelling or the grammar or the writing, and I just wanted her to tell me, like, what does it say? So from this, she said, so for example, 1620, Goodman, John Howland, Mayflower, freedom, and a cross for religion. So the sentence she gave me was, in 1620, Goodman, John Howland bravely followed a group of Englishmen boarding the Mayflower in search of religious freedom. She did the sentence, and then we went through and we have a checklist that we work from. So she added the ly adverb, strong verbs, who, which clauses. So she's working on that. This is just another little story that she wrote. So if I were just to give her this, even though she's a 4th grader, her keyword outline and say, go and write, I think that she would be so overwhelmed that she would not even know what to write. So that is one of the reasons why I put it on the board, and then she can just copy it. She doesn't have to concentrate on spelling. She doesn't have to concentrate on anything but what she wants to say, and then she can just copy it from me. So those are just some of the things that she's doing. Here's another paper she wrote. I think this might just be her notes. Handwriting is fine. So yeah. Oh, spelling is not so great. She's really struggling with spelling because she is forgetting the rules. Like, she wouldn't put OU here, or she would write words without any vowels, or even syllables without vowels. So she's really, she's struggling with that, and I think it's because she is struggling with remembering the phonograms. So, oh, I guess I cannot switch this around to myself. So mainly math and spelling and reading retention. I do know that her ice skating coach was frustrated one day because she couldn't remember her left and right, and she kept telling her right, 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 and she just kept getting like confused and mixed up and backwards. And so yeah, I think it might just be like a memory thing. But I'm going to end this so it's not too long to send.